everybody, I am going to show you the some steps to making your paperclip mini album. All right. Now I'm using different paper than what you would have, but then everybody has either summer or birthday, and I'm also going to be doing a Christmas one, so I'm just going to show you the basics of putting it together. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is make your covers. All right, you're going to make a front cover and a back cover. I've already made one here. And this is a 6x6 piece of chipboard. This is an 8x8 piece of cardstock. Now some of you might have pattern cardstock. For the sample, I'm just using a solid. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is attach this. I'm going to use my tape gun for time. It's a time saver, but you can use Sukwang tape. You can use your Sukwang tape. You could use liquid glue if you wanted. And you're just going to place that right in the center. All right, now you're going to miter your corners. Now, some of you might have one of these to miter your corners. Some of you might have a ruler. This is a new tool. I'm going to use it for mitering corners. So you just set this on. It's by We Are Memory Keepers, and it is specifically used for mini albums. So it's kind of a slick little tool here. It has a spacer if you were doing a spine for your chipboard. The nice thing is it's made of metal, so you don't have to draw a line with your pencil. You can just run your knife right along here. So it's very handy. So mitering the corner is just taking off a triangle, but you want to leave a little space there so that you can tuck it in. All right. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my sides here and I'm just going to fold them in like so. Okay, now you're going to see there's a little, you've left a little bit that you're going to tuck in. Now you can take your finger or you can take a bone folder and just tuck that in like that. And tuck this one in like that. And then this one and this one. Okay. Now I'm just using my tape gun again, but you can put rows of Sukwang tape. This is just faster for videos. And I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to push those in, and push it down. Okay, and then I'm going to do this side, push them in. And then I'll do these sides. Now, if you want, you can add a little extra tape on the corners. This will all be covered. Tuck that in. And there we go. All right, so now I have the front and I have the back. Okay, next, we're going to make our pages. Now you're going to take these 6x6 or 12 by 6 pages, and they've been scored at 5.5, 6, and 6.5. And you can fold on those score lines. That center score line, and give it a crease. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take a ruler and a pencil, and you're going to measure in along that center score line 3/4 of an inch and 2. And you're going to turn it and do exactly the same thing on the other end. 3/4 of an inch and 2. All right. Now what you're going to do, between this section here is 1 1/4 inches, and that happens to be the length of your paper clip. All right. So now I am going to cut along that score line. Now, if you want, you can draw a line with your pencil so that you can see it. And you can freehand it or use a ruler. I'm just going to go along that line from that line to the bottom line. Okay, and you want to make sure you've got it right at that line to that line. Okay, so now you have these slits. Now I'm going to take some tape, and I'm going to put some tape on the left side here. So I've got it on the left side along that score line. And then I'm going to put some on the right side, but I'm going to put it along the center score line. Okay, so this one is along the first score line, and this one's along the center score line. Now, the reason I did that is because when you close it up, this tape is going to go along this part. Okay, so then you've got everything covered. All right, you're going to take your paper clips. And you need some wire snips. Okay, so now I have it so that this inside part here makes that little U. See that? And I'm going to snip right here where that is. So this loose piece is on the top, and I'm going to snip there. No, I'm not. I did that wrong. Okay, let me do this again. That was funny. Okay, so this part here is on the bottom, okay, not the top. And then you're going to snip here. Well, that was kind of funny. So it looks like that. Okay, let's do that again. All right. So this part here is on the bottom, and then this inside part is what you're cutting off. Okay? And I've done this one. I'm going to do another one for you. I just did that first one to show you what not to do. Okay, so this bottom one is right here. You see that? And then I'm going to snip the inside out of it. And there we go. All right. Now, I'm going to take my paper clips. I'm going to remove my tape. And I'm going to put my paper clip this side, not the cut side, the other side, and I'm going to slip it in here like so. Okay, and then what I did was, I didn't put this in my instructions, but I've done it after. I take this strip that you have and put it through there, and then just push that. Because this is the spine, so that you know how much you need there. Okay, so you know it goes in and out quite nicely. So now I'm going to put this down, push that in, and push my paper clip down, okay? And you can see that this is gonna go through there nicely. Okay, now I'm gonna take another one. So the broken part is facing to the out or to the right. And then I'm gonna slip that in like that. And close it up. And I can see that that is gonna fit in there. There it is. And now I'm just gonna seal it. There we go. Okay, so now I can remove this part. All right. And then another thing I want to do before I seal it up is I'm going to add another piece of tape over top of those paper clips. Now, I did try plastic ones, like the colorful ones, but they are way thicker, and these adhere much better than the plastic ones. Okay, once you've got that sealed up, you can fold this over like so. Okay, then you can take this one and fold it too. And there is one of your page inserts. Okay, we'll do it again. So this one, I used 1/2" tape. So you can use 1/2" tape, or you can use the 1/4" tape. This one fits perfect, but the other works just as well. All right, so I'm going to put I've got my tape there. I'm going to put that in like that. Push that down. This tape is quite a bit stickier. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick this in. Push that down like that, and I know that now I can push that down. Okay, and then pull that out. All right, so there's that one. You can see there's just that little space there. And I'll take the other paper clip with the broken part to the right. This has tape over my slit. There we go. So I probably like the 1/4" better. This is it just seems stickier. Okay, that looks good. Push that down. All right, I'll remove this tape. For that, I'm going to add some tape over top of my paper clips. That just makes them stick better over the metal. And then I'll fold that over. Okay, and then I'll fold this one this way and this one this way. And there we have our spine. Okay, so I've done the rest of them. You're going to have 6 of them, okay? So there they are, 6 of them. All right. This is for the spine. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut it in half. I'm just going to fold it in half and cut it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread it through these holes. So this paper is 1 1/8 inch wide, because your paper clip is 1 1/4. And so the 1 1/8 works. And then it's by 5 1/2. Okay. It's quite slick, actually. If you're having trouble, you can always trim it off before you put it on, if it's a little wider. There we go. Now, I can't remember in my instructions how much I said to have hanging over. But you're going to add embellishments and whatnot, so you do not want it nice and tight, because you want to have spaces in between those pages. Okay, so I'm just going to pull that until it's about halfway. So that looks like it's halfway. All right, but I want to just space these out a little. I don't want them tight together. So we'll just kind of space them a bit. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to fold that over and fold this over like that. So I'm going to add some tape and fold that over, and add some tape here and fold that over. Okay, now I'm going to turn this over, and it all depends. You can always add your pages and everything, all your embellishments if you want, before you put your cover on. If you know what you're making. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to turn it over. And it's all lined up. Okay, so there is my spine. All the pages are perfect. Let's bring in our cover. Now our cover goes right over top, because this is 6 by 6. This page is 6 by 6. Now you can use your Soup Wang tape, of course, as it'll stick better. All right, and I'm just going to turn it like this and take my cover and put it on. Now I can open it up and it fits perfect. See that? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to take the back now. Put my tape on. All right, and get my cover and line it up to the page. And there we go. And there's your album. Okay, and then all the pages that are cut for you, you can put them in. The white you can use for your journaling or pictures, whatever. The pages are 5 by 5 1/2, and you just put them in. And then you can decorate it with the ephemera. and decorate your front. Now there is leftover papers that you can make pockets if you want. You can do whatever you want to embellish it. But I think it's really cute. And there it is, a paperclip spine. Thanks for watching and enjoy making your mini album. Bye-bye.